baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Hasn't been the most impressive series at the plate for us here, but we've gotten the job done. 2-0 win and a 3-2 win last night as Kevin Gausman starts us out with a ball. Parker Meadows leading off for the second straight day. Batting .279, had a nice opposite field single yesterday after we forced him into the lineup. Splitter swung over. Only 4 pitches for Gausman, but a good differentiation in speed in all of them. Fastball is foul. Gausman coming right after us here, though, to start this one. Like I said prior to this game, back in the menu, Gausman's bounced all over. Baltimore, San Fran. Please tell me we held up. We did. Thanks, Woody. Woody Keller down at third base here today. The sweeper, which is sure to catch us out a time or two today. Ooh, went for the edge and missed. And Parker's got a full count to start this series finale. And down the line in left field. That's a hit. Parker Meadows heading for second base. He's out on a good throw from left field. Dalton Varsho. That's Varsho's second really nice moment of the series. He broke up a no-hitter earlier in the series, back in game 1. Swing and a miss by Urshela. I knew we were going to be close. I didn't expect the throw to be completely on the money, though. On the ground from Gio. Will not get through Justin Turner. Throw across, and there's 2 away. What looked like a very promising start has turned into a potential 1-2-3 inning as Riley Green steps up to the plate with Carpenter lurking.
They look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts.
Not a great game yesterday for Riley, and 0 with a double play. As the fastball is in from Gausman. 3 for 8 in his career with a strikeout. Woo! Weren't too far behind it, just couldn't make any contact. Goes with the fastball again, missing inside, and Gausman working quickly. And that one down low, 2-2. Well, any batter here for the Tigers here in the first that has had the opportunity to battle and make Gausman throw pitches has. Went swinging early here with Urshela. And that one rocketed foul. It's a good foul off, though, by Green. That was a slider right on the inside edge. Maybe a little bit inside, but too close to take early in the game. We don't know where the zone is. That's just corner paint. That's a dot. Speaking of too close to take, so was that. Kiermaier, Schneider, and Bichette will start this off for Toronto against Casey Mize. Well, Casey Mize, the All-Star, starts game number 19. 11-3 record with a 1.7 ERA and an 0.88 WHIP. Now the strikeout rate's low. That's not what we've had a lot of success with Casey with. As Kevin Kiermaier leads off today for Toronto. Splitter will just miss away. 71-28. How the fuck Fastball also misses. I do think the next time we turn over the rotation, we get back to Tarek. Finish this thought in a second. 3-0. I think we turn the pitching difficulty up to legend. Strike finds his zone for Mize. There's always that one at bat in a game where you just have no hope of throwing a strike. Slider is fouled away, and Mize has this back to a 3-2 count. And sinker blasted to center field. Parker Meadows reaches out to get it one away. Well, similar to the way that Toronto started this game, it looked like it was going to be a bit of a rocky start for Casey Mize. 3-0 count. Don't think there's any changes in the Toronto order. I think they've ran the same lineup out here 3 straight days. Davis Schneider. Which is good, because every time it seems we face a team with like a superstar on it, they usually get a day off in amongst the series. Fastball, Schneider's late. See if we can get him on the splitter. No, well, yeah, somehow, some way. Not a very well-thrown pitch, but Casey Mize with strikeout number 1. And Davis Schneider has just been a non-factor for pretty much every game we've played here in this series. Very minimal impact. As now it's Bo Bichette. Oof. Really nice slider there from Casey Mize. Umpire says it misses. Command not super great to start this game. Hopefully we settle in a little bit. Sinker in, strike 2. Haven't thrown the curveball yet this inning. We're going to do it now to Bichette. Didn't throw it well at all. Second 3-2 count of the inning with Guerrero on deck. That one ripped, but right at Gio Urshela, who had to catch that to save his life. Looked like it took him back a couple steps. 312 average for Kerry Carpenter as we enter play. 36 home runs. That's this Woody Keller crew.
Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball right on the edge. This is an 0-2 count with 1 swing.
Here comes a pitch.
Fouled away. Gosman's in love with that fastball early. Does he throw it again? No, it was a sweeper that didn't sweep. Never really came inside, so it kind of caught me off guard, and it's a strikeout for Carpenter. The second for Gosman.
Just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Mark Canha.
I'll move on to Mark Canha.
That one's in there, 0-1.
I want to say that he started every single Tiger off with a fastball. Fouled away by Mark. It's 0-2. Felt like a missed opportunity in the first, trying to stretch that into a double with Parker, but all downhill since.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a single, Tiger has gotten on base. And a chopper from Canha. Gonna be a tricky play for Gosman. Oh, but it's in error.
And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Error on the pitcher, Gosman. And now we move on to the left-hander and Colt Keith, who needs a breakout in a bad way. He has been struggling for 3 weeks. Commentary's talking about last 10. I want to talk about last 25.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Went around on that. Got that sweeper in the bag. See something up there. You're hoping it's a hanger. It's like that. Except that was the slider. I believe it was in on the hands of Colt.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Now
1-2 now. Good job to foul off the splitter. Keith's not done yet. Marcana on first after the air. All right, 2-2. Well, when we get into deep counts, it's good news for us. Run up that pitch count hopefully a little bit. It's full count. A full count yet again. Matt Vierling due up. Colt fouls that away. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms
Just missed that.
away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that one hit hard left field. Is it gonna go? No! Which is a problem because we are a long way from first base, and the throwback is a double play.
It's a double play. One error in the inning, but nothing more.
That felt like a rocket off the bat. I thought at least it was gonna go off the wall. It just died. Felt like a low line drive, but no. Who can you have? That's a good question. Gio, Canna, Keith, Vierling, Kelly, or McKinstry? No, sorry. McKinstry is not available. Vladdy. In the air to right field. That's foul.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy.
Gio or Shell.
Your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And ball one.
I can only imagine.
And that kind of series here in Toronto.
For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad
Hit the zone, didn't get the call.
Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
I just wish this umpiring crew could make up their mind sometime. It's just the worst crew in the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I always thought it was a Woody Keller thing. I feel like it's just his entire crew.
Sets him down looking. Not sure.
For once, it benefits us.
Gotten a friendly strike.
Toronto had been on the good side of all the bad calls. Mize gets a strikeout of Vladdy out of that.
Stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Danny Jansen, solo home run yesterday. Splitter fouled away. Doesn't feel like the Blue Jays are swinging a ton.
And there's a ball. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So
Slider on the edge, call it a strike. Trying to figure out what side of the plate the ump is missing here today, but it feels like both. In the air, left field, that's hit a little lower, that's big trouble. Carpenter underneath that for out number 2.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit.
So now Turner,
You know, as a former hitter, you like that. You
another non-factor in the series for the most part.
in the zone consistently.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
8th in the American League for Justin Turner.
And it's fouled
That
away.
feels
As the
absurd.
game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures.
Not our best splitter.
Nicknames,
Turner
hometowns,
misses it.
and as well hobbies listed, just so you can
Curveball, back-to-back swings on breaking balls from Turner.
there as he gets a 1-2.
Casey Mize racking up some strikeouts here today.
The third with no score.
It was his 3rd or 4th, I don't know. So Matt Vierling leads off.
Is the speedy Matt Vierling.
Gosman still has faced the minimum through 2 innings, despite a hit and a guy reaching on an error.
The right-hander back to work. Off the mark
Fastball
there.
is down low.
Ball 1.
3 home runs in the season now for Matt Vierling. That one is absolutely ripped. However, gonna get caught out there in center field. Kiermaier runs it down. Vierling tattooed it. But for the second time in this game, Tigers hit a ball hard. It doesn't matter. Carson Kelly, solo home run a night ago. And I tried to do the same thing as we did last night. Rip a first pitch out of the ballpark. Out in front on the fastball that Gosman slowed down to 93. Oh, he went back to it. Damn. He's in love with that pitch right now. Probably a bad pitch to fall in love with. It's just a good fastball.
0-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Splitter.
And there's 2 balls
Yeah.
following the strikeout. We'll take a look at the 3 pitches.
However, the splitter is nasty. 3rd strikeout for Gosman.
Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher,
After nothing but fastballs, that's disgusting.
Trying to protect and battle, and right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Number 9 hitter Zach McKinstry.
It's been a tough stretch
Batting
for him.
303.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Chase the fastball inside. He's been throwing more strikes with that here in this 3rd.
2 outs. Got him to chase one up.
Dude, he just ramped up to 97. How?
Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Tries to check his
Did not
swing.
go.
Now we'll look to
For the
third.
second time, Woody Keller making the right call.
No score.
1-2.
That misses.
Another fastball. We take it 2-2. Pitch number 40 upcoming for Kevin Gosman in a scoreless game.
And another
Full count.
ball.
Does he go for the sweeper on the outside edge after that? A little setup?
Outside and
No, he went back to the splitter and tried to hit the corner. That misses.
The base runner over at first base is gonna
So 3 base runners in total for the Tigers. A hit from Parker Meadows.
produce a 2-out RBI.
Mark Canha reached on an error, and now McKinstry on a walk.
Offensive side of it.
So now Meadows.
Meadows
Ball 1.
at the plate and takes high there.
Gosman definitely shouldn't have gone this long without his first walk of the game. Bailed him out. First couple innings. 2-0, as evidenced by what he's doing here.
Go-ahead run is at first. Here
I feel like we should be in take mode. Parker doesn't have a lot of power.
breaking ball through
Yeah.
for a strike.
Kind of had a feeling he wasn't going to bring a fastball in, so Lord knows I'm out in front on that splitter now. 2-1. He went and threw it again. Meadows can't get it through the infield. What a play!
In time, got him, and that'll do it.
I believe from Kevin Biggio. Yes!
We move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tigers cannot break through.
Bottom of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer, 257 average.
Became MLB All-Stars. Few position players
Slider in.
Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th.
I struggled with location a little bit early.
Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8.
And that one's hit hard, right field. It's going to get down.
Down one.
First hit of the game for the Blue Jays belongs to George Springer. It's a leadoff double.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
15th of the year for Springer
Great swing.
and his 2nd of this series. He had the double off the blue stripe on the wall in left field in the first game, and now it's Varsho, who's actually raised his average here in this series.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is
Talked
to-
about it earlier, broke up the
Got a guy in scoring
no-hitter in its very early stages, albeit.
Fouled off.
Back in the opener. Curveball, got him. Well, Mize has, I would say, the strikeout pitch going. He's striking out guys on a whole bunch of different pitches. Nasty curveball got Varsho way out in front. It's on the follow-through by the time that ball is where he wants it. And now it's Biggio. Hitless in the series. Just made a really nice defensive play. Slider. Yeah, me and Casey Mize are feeling the same way right now. On the ground, Colt Keith. It'll move the runner up to third. Productive out for Kevin Biggio. And we move along to Kiermaier. Big spot early in this game. Foul it off. And in the air to center field. It is 1-0 Blue Jays. Slider inside on Kiermaier. It's a pitch I don't like to throw really to anybody. From a right-handed pitcher to a left-handed batter, that slider inside, I feel like it opens up the door for so many weird things to happen, and I don't do it very often, and that just encourages the belief. As here's Davis Schneider. Mize was 1 out away from getting out of this. Runner on the move. We threw to the wrong base. Stolen base for Kiermaier is 14. And on the ground, actually in the air, on a line to McKinstry to end the inning. But Kevin Kiermaier, with an RBI single, makes it 1-0 Blue Jays. They get their first and second hits of the game. See if the Tigers can break through. We've been, I feel like, one moment away all game. Here's Gio. Right back up the middle. That'll help out. Leadoff single for Urshela. I just had a feeling that he was going to start us off with a fastball, and we got lucky it was in a hittable spot. Second Tigers hit. Yeah, we're talking about Kevin Gausman's performance. Mize getting no recognition from the boys. As here's Green. He's been getting bullied inside and down and in all series long.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0 as the splitter misses from Gausman. Oh, Riley. You have got to mash that. We were just slightly out in front on it, but in the good timing range. Oh, man.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Rip foul. That was another splitter. In the zone. Riley flies open. Is Gausman going to throw pitch number 50 here? 2-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Gausman halfway through his energy. It's good for us.
And now 2-2.
Whew. So Gausman has done that now both times to Riley Green. He's focused on one spot the entire at-bat. That time he focused away, and then he throws a nasty splitter down and in. That was filthy. And now Cart. Ball one. Carpenter and then Cano here in this fourth inning. Back-to-back splitters. Looked much more hittable till it wasn't. 1-1. He threw it again. Even more elevated that time, and I still can't touch it. 1-2. Did not go. He has not thrown that sweeper much, and it's gonna be a weapon. 2-2 now.
2-2 down.
He threw it again. Unbelievable. Hadn't used the splitter really all that much. Not like that.
And next to hit for Detroit, Mark Canha.
Now it's Canha. He threw it again.
Strike one.
His confidence is so low in that pitch, too.
Swings through that.
Fastball on the edge. Doomed. Canha looking for hit number 100 on the year.
Right-hander kick steals.
Not on that pitch. 1-2.
And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Whew.
That one close.
Well, we catch a break.
And the count is 2-2.
That should have been yet another strikeout for Gausman. It's 2-2 now.
And there's a ball.
We caught 2 breaks in a row, dude. Wow. We don't deserve a result here.
2 outs.
Canha fouls it away. We'll do it again. Slider up and in.
And the pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
I couldn't even explain to you why that froze me, because fastball is exactly what I was expecting. It just... I thought he was going to go inside with it after the slider in there. Saw him move away and just didn't think that's where he was going.
And the pitch. The other way.
Splitter fouled off.
Foul ball.
Not a lot of foul territory here.
And here it comes.
At least down the line. This one's going to stay in play. Riley Green to the corner for out number 1. Really just one mistake from Casey Mize so far in this game. That was on the double to Springer. And a good swing on a ball by Kiermaier to score him back in the 3rd.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Slider is pulled foul.
And that's just foul.
Wow, the ball boy just came through the wall. Oh, God.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
46 pitches for Mize.
Base is empty.
Curveball rocketed.
Stays 0-2.
Hit a good pitch out of Casey. In the air, shallow. Left field, Carpenter moves in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
All right.
Coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that,
Danny Jansen, only hit in the series, the solo shot.
fly out to left.
Not a good pitch there for Mize.
That's ball 1.
Not sure why he
Arms extended.
offered it that.
Him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Splitter, got a swing and a miss, okay.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to right.
Fly ball, right field.
Riley Green yet again. 3 fly balls here in the 4th inning, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for Casey Mize and the Tigers. Need to find a way to get on the board. Been a struggle to do so all game.
Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
Deep fly ball to left field for Colt Keith, his first time. Wound up being a double play.
Gausman back to work.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Tigers-
Gossman just goes through two phases. He's either not throwing you anything or throwing you nothing but strikes.
Very patient at bats out of him. The starter's leash has to be getting tighter.
It's a good splitter. And you should see it coming, and I didn't. 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order
Just good to see Colt hit a ball hard.
be the case today.
Oh! To right field, Colt Keith! It's gonna go! That is what we needed out of Colt.
This home crowd is
Sweeper middle in on the edge that Colt Keith turned on, and it's a 1-1 tie.
To that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Hasn't hit for much power as of late. Hasn't really hit at all.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid
Well,
off.
hopefully this is the start of something good when it comes to Colt Keith. Been a real soft spot in our lineup as of late, that 6-hole. And George Springer didn't move.
so digging in. Matt
So now we bring on Vierling.
so far.
Tie game here, nobody out. Top 5.
Pitches in.
Elevated splitter.
One.
Vierling 1 for 7 here in this series against the Blue Jays. Fucking nasty splitter after the first one was a hanger. 0-2. Woo! Threw the same pitch 3 times. We chopped one foul, took one, and missed one.
It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially
Now
stealing,
Carson
but also
Kelly, who's
in
0 for
position to
1.
make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra
Got the
base.
fastball back working again. That's fouled off. We actually got out in front on that, though. We could just hit one of those hard once. Oh! Oh, man! Carson Kelly just foul. There's some potential damage on the hanging splitter. Inside with the fastball, 1-2. Gosman tries to regroup after that. Good job by Kelly just to foul that pitch off. We were way out in front on it, though. The 1-2 again. He just isn't really using the slider or the sweeper much at all.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss.
There, that was the... No, that was the splitter. Okay.
That's the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Nicely done right
Strikeout for Carson Kelly. That is Gosman's 8th.
Pretty much perfect execution, very much like what you're trying to do with a 2-strike curveball, but
You got 2 pitches that look like they're coming in dead straight at you.
you just can't see it out of the pitcher's hand like you can.
Zach McKinstry drew a walk his first time.
Now here is Zach McKinstry.
On the ground.
Swing and a ground ball.
First pitch right to Biggio. And a ground out for McKinstry. But Colt Keith ties this game up 1-1. I see why Gosman hasn't thrown many sweepers. He left that one middle in, and Colt turned on it.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
So now it's a brand new ball game for Casey Mize. Have been trailing for a couple innings.
Rubber. Here with that good live arm delivers.
And now we need Ace Mize to take over.
Well, these Jays,
Pitches usually his best late in games.
quality swings. They've hit center
Fastball finds the zone.
Even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Sinker in.
Right through there for a strike.
Struck out Turner on a breaking ball last time. Not this time. He takes it back up the middle and a leadoff single for Turner. But in terms of guys that could get a leadoff single against you, Justin Turner's a good one to have that happen. Not a lot of speed.
Has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
George Springer.
Shouldn't be able to score on a simple single, so that's good news. Springer, 1 for 1. Double and a run scored. 3 for 9 in the series.
Over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to
Fouled off.
to this point.
And 2 strikes now on Springer.
Righty to the plate.
Didn't throw that very well at all, but it's on the ground. Could be 2. Keith on to first, and a double play. 5-4-3. As we get George Springer out for the first time today, and a big one that clears the bases.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho 0 for 1.
Swing and a miss as he chases
Oh my!
one darting out of the zone.
It's fouled away there by Varsho. What a terrible swing on a terrible splitter. 0-2. Curveball. He got a piece of that. And I couldn't really tell you how. Fastball, he took it. It's a strikeout yet again for Casey Mize.
Tied at 1 aside.
Got a good game going. 1-1 tie as we head to the 6th. Teams playing very evenly today.
All set for the top of the 6th. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows.
Tigers have the top of the order for the 3rd time here today.
The pitch. Not even.
And Kevin Gausman has to be nearing the end of his day. Energy in the yellow. Very soon to be in the red.
Just missed.
Splitter misses again, 2-0. Parker led off the game with a single, was thrown out at second base, trying to stretch it into a double. I flinched at it. It looked like it was going to be a little bit too far inside for us to do any damage with, and it was. Up and in is just not going to be Parker's spot. And he popped up a really nice splitter to hit. 1 for 3 for Parker, and now it'll be Urshela.
Urshela steps in. 1 for 2.
Gio 1 for 2 as well. Single back up the middle.
Right through there for a strike. Bases empty.
I want to try and get Gausman out of this game, but this inning, after a quick Parker Meadows out, not looking like it's going to accomplish that.
That misses the
However, Gausman's just kind of messed around with us most of the day. 82 pitches in a tie game. On the ground, Turner.
tosses
Off
across
balance
the
throw
first,
even.
And there are 2 outs.
Urshela's out.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green.
Riley Green is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Riley was hitting very well coming into this series, and even in game 1, but not so much yesterday and so far today.
And first
Splitter.
offering is
Who would have guessed? Leads the Tigers in runs scored as Gausman's energy is into the red now. Dude, that splitter is just so deceptive, man. He's thrown it twice here in this at-bat. 0-2 on Riley. Third strikeout for Green. I had to know he was going to throw it again. Gausman's racking up strikeouts here today. It wouldn't shock me to see him back out there for the 7th.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second base.
Kevin Biggio hitless. We really don't need to even worry about Mize yet. Only 63 pitches through 5. His energy's still in the green.
Righty delivers. Little
Sinker
chopper
fouled
rolls
away
foul.
by Kevin Biggio.
And a pitch.
Slider. Uh-oh. Kevin Biggio has hit one hard. That's going to get down. And that's some speed on base to lead off the bottom of the 6th.
runs in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Did we miss our spot, or is this just a really nice swing here by Biggio?
One into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and they'll feel real good about that one.
May have missed a little bit, but I don't think it was that bad. It might have just been middle low.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
I was middle away.
His last at bat,
Here's Kiermaier.
only run of the game so far.
But call the ball.
Not the time, ump.
Go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
I really shouldn't even mess around with Faedo. I should just go to the back end type guys. Shelby Miller.
At the belt and fires.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Home plate umpire trying to tighten things up a bit. I've just thrown 2 strikes. It didn't get called.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
After allowing a leadoff double.
Left-hand batter waits. That's in there.
Slider well located and well called for once.
Right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough
3-2 count on Kiermaier with Schneider due up.
36. Waiting to hit for Toronto.
Sinker foul.
Biggio stands at
I just don't know how much Mize has left on this slider. 3-2 the count remains on Kiermaier. And popped up. Shallow left, or Shella tracks back to makes the play.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for
So
it.
now Schneider.
And now the DH. There's a strike.
The commentary just shut up, like, really, really oddly there. I thought something was happening. Safe than sorry.
Right through there.
Fastball in, 0-2 on Schneider.
1 out and a runner at second.
Curveball on the ground, Canna. He's going to have to win the race to the bag himself, and he does. Out number 2, but this is how Toronto scored their other run. 2 outs, runner on third.
Team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better
And it's Bo Bichette this time.
after that at bat.
And right back up the middle. It's a carbon copy of how they scored their first run.
It's
2-1 Blue Jays. Bo Bichette right back up the middle.
Run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and now Vladimir.
Well, we're going to try and let Mize get through Vladdy here. Ugh.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Could have been a brand new game right there. Fastball
For
in.
a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Damn. That's brutal. Splitter.
This is that one.
Strikeout for Mize to end the 6th. Blue Jays take the lead on an RBI single from Bo Bichette.
2-1 ball game.
Tigers are going to have to come back again, but we'll see if Gosman's still out here.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tim Mize.
Once they took the lead, I figured he wasn't going to be. Tim Mize comes on, and it's a left-hander to face 2 left-handers in Carpenter and Key.
Kerry Carpenter. Fastball for a strike.
Sinker in.
It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2
3-pitch
strikes.
pitcher is Mize.
Percentage of success.
Seen him already in the series.
After that down and away pitch.
0-1 there. Meanwhile,
Well, we're lucky that missed. Chad Green also warming up.
preparing to come on if needed.
Fouled away by Carey.
Just missed.
Well, we will get back into Road to Glory tomorrow. We're going to head back to the CMU Dynasty tonight, simulate year 2.
And another
Now
ball.
2-2 on Carpenter. Slider and 1 sinker. Looked low. The decision to swing was real late. When I realized it was going to be a close pitch. Honestly, should have just let it go and tried to give ourselves an opportunity of the umpire blowing the call or something.
And here's the first baseman, Mark Canha.
Big at-bat here for Mark Canha, the only right-hander due up in the inning. Sinker just misses low and in.
In his 6th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Short, Bichette.
Slider with some late break. He swung at a really, really bad pitch there. That's out number 2. And now it's Colt Keith, who did hit a home run in his last at-bat off the right-hander in Gosman. And Keith is capable against lefties.
First offering misses badly.
Slider misses badly from Mize. All right, 2-0.
Well, that pitch not even close.
Come on.
Count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Sinker finds the edge. Really nice pitch from Mize. Not much else we can do. All right, 3-1. Well, if we can get a walk for the doubles specialist in Matt Vierling. Colt Keith not exactly fast, but not really slow either. And he did walk him. 2-out walk to Colt Keith, the solo shot. May have scared them. And now here's Vierling.
And now it's going to be Matt Vierling.
And it's caught off by Turner. Justin Turner has played a fine game at third base today. Really hasn't had an easy play. Always had to move around. Felt like a good pitch to swing on, and Vierling just didn't do anything with it. We're going to have to go to the bullpen. Shelby Miller. 33 games on the year. Probably should have made the All-Star team, but them's the breaks. They only name closers to the All-Star roster. And to think that I was scared of using Miller in the early stages of this season, he's turned into probably our best reliever.
And a strike. Kicks and fires.
Popped up.
And a pop-up. Right
Foul
side.
territory. Canha moves over.
Canha makes the catch. And there's one away.
We might get Andrew Chafin into this game as well.
Justin Turner. He's been a great free agent side.
Here's Justin Turner. Slider.
1-0.
Not called. Thank you,
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I was actually really enjoying Road to Glory for as bad as it's gone for Iowa. Rip to Gio Urshela. This one does hit the ground.
Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
One slow third baseman throws out another.
And the batter is George.
So here is Springer. Pitching backwards here. Yeah.
First offering is foul.
Not the best slider there from Shelby. Fastball. That one's good.
95 of that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball.
Splitter
He stays
foul.
alive.
Kind of tried to use the splitter there like Gosman used it against us all game.
The right-hander deals off the plate and a count 1-2.
1-2. Can't get him out as of yet. Feels like we haven't had a short inning all day.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Only throwing one splitter. Got him.
Springer swings through that one.
Well, Shelby Miller with a 1-2-3, 7th inning. We head to the 8th. The Tigers are down a run.
To their 2-1 lead.
I believe the bottom of the order. starts us off.
On the mound to start the 8th, Chad Green.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
So they've actually brought on a right-hander
So we'll see what he's got.
with Carson Kelly leading things off. Zach McKinstry due up after. Carson Kelly 0 for 2 with 2 Ks.
The pitch. That's in there. Going wrong.
Caught the zone.
Blue Jays bullpen, Eric Swanson.
And he got the call. 3-pitch pitcher is Green with 2 fastballs.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Chopper from Kelly.
Bounce to the ground.
It's Bo Bichette, though. And it's Carson Kelly running down the first base line. So
Top of the 8th.
that was doomed from the start. Got on top of it. McKinstry 0 for 1 in this game. 0 for 3 in the series. He did get a walk earlier in the game, though. That one hit fairly well left field, but right at someone.
And there's 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier.
Left the bat fairly well.
So the lineup flips over.
Touch late on it. Line out for McKinstry.
Foul back our way,
Dude,
and that's
Parker,
out of play.
you can't miss those.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Woo!
Swings over the top of that
That's the best curveball we've seen this entire game. 0-2 on Parker.
This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice
And a much better one with some inside break on it as well. Chad Green
down there, and they trail it here.
with a 1-2-3/8. And I didn't even warm anybody up for the bottom of the 8th, so this is about to be bad.
Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Which is sad because Andrew Chafin would have made perfect sense. So we're going to
Visit from the
mound visit here. Miller's going to have to get 1 out.
more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up.
It's the number 8 hitter, Dalton
Fouled
Varsho.
off.
0 for 2 in this game.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss.
And he's just all sorts of off balance. Can't get him. Can never get anybody out on 3 pitches, though. Seemingly ever. That stunk.
Stays alive.
0-2 again.
The 0-2.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Struck
So
him
Miller
out.
comes back on, does the job.
Time he struck out in
And now he'll give way to Andrew Chafin.
flush, he just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But you're still winning the ball game. At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that double.
Possibly the worst reliever on this team, and a big part of why he only threw in 21 games in the first half is Andrew Chafin. Really struggles against righties, in which he will have to face if he allows Biggio or Kiermaier to reach.
On the ground,
First
right
pitch
side.
on the ground, Colt Key.
Fires over to first.
2 away.
And a couple of quick outs.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there.
Yeah, I've kind of wondered how that works, that ranking system,
Turns over.
those starting points.
Up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
It'll be interesting to see when I get there.
Called strike right there. Next offering.
1-1 on Kiermaier from Chafin.
2 down, nobody on. Here the
2 out here in the 8th.
James
Ooh,
Lang.
went around on that.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw it again. And in the air, right field, Riley Green.
Green gets under it.
Underneath it, well, time to see. The Tigers have a little comeback in them. Down a run as we head to the 9th. It had been a pretty bad series offensively for us the entire time. Surprised we were doing as well as we were. Closer on, and I'm not very familiar with the Blue Jays. I have no idea who this is.
Now, and on the mound, the closer, Eric Swanson.
I'm sure I should be familiar with Eric Swanson. I don't know if I've ever heard that name in my life. Also, country music to get a closer hyped up is certainly a choice. Got my beer and my truck.
And a pitch.
In the air from Gio Urshela. I don't think that's got a chance to get down. It was a good ball to swing on, and Gio just kind of story of the game, did nothing with it. But now we get into the big boys who have a chance to tie this game on their own. Riley Green, who has struck out 3 times in this game. Closer does feature a splitter. That one's hit very well. Left center field. That's also going to get caught. 2 deep fly balls, but here in the 9th, they keep getting deeper. So maybe that's a good omen for Kerry Carpenter to tie this game with 1 out remaining. Carp is 0 for 3 here today.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Inside, 1-0.
And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swanson up there on the league leaders in saves. I have no idea who he is.
2 outs.
2-0.
Close with that one. Now 2-0.
They might work around Carpenter entirely. We don't really have any lefties on the bench. Maybe Wenzel Perez.
Right-handed reliever.
Should have just let that go.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground. It's going to get cut off by Kevin Biggio when the Blue Jays win.
And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some.
Rough game here for Detroit. Really a rough series offensively. Our best score was 3 runs here in this one. Blue Jays salvage a win here in this. Swanson comes on and gets the save. Gausman goes to 10-3. Mize picks up the loss at 11-4. But the Tigers do still win the series, 2-1.